are live. Today we are talking about crystal and essential oil pairings. I'm going to share my top 10 crystal and oil combos, okay? So this is going to be for various physical and emotional healing applications, and we're going to talk about the why, the when, and the how behind them. So as I said, I've been using crystals and essential oils together for several years now. I think it was 2015, maybe 2015, 2016, when I got into using crystals due to my issues with hypothyroidism and discovering that my hypothyroid in particular was very, very tied to stress in my life and needing to reduce stress. And so I started combining crystals and affirmations to help me to reduce stress. And then through a friend, I discovered essential oils, not just any old essential oils from the store, because I tried those. Believe me, I tried all the whole food ones. But I had a friend share with me her journey with her endocrine system using the Young Living oils. And that's how I got into essential oils, the real pure kind, right? And applying that to my life. So through that whole healing journey, I just always put crystals and oils together because they were both pivotal in my physical health and in that understanding of how the physical health and the emotional health interact together, right? So I've got so many combos, but I wanted to share with you guys today my top 10, the ones that you could go do right now and you'd know how to use them with confidence. So we're going to go ahead and dive in. The easiest way for you to get started is going to be by creating a set of combinations that are going to work pretty flexibly for various physical and emotional healing applications. And the way that we do this, the simplest way to explain this, okay, is to talk about the various healing physical and emotional centers in the body. So if you kind of know where your issue is in your body, let's say you have headaches, we all know that's here, right? If you know where your goal is or where your issue is, and then you know a crystal and oil pairing for that part of your body, it gets real simple, right? So this is not rocket science. It is science. It is physics. It is chemistry, but it's not hard. And so I want everyone, actually, before we dive in, let's just take a deep breath. Breathing in that peppermint oil I just put on. Clearing those airways. All right, so this is not difficult. It will make a lot of sense to you, but just hang with me as we go through it, all right? So you have various areas of the body where you have different organs. You also have various areas of the body where there are bundles of nerves all in one spot, sending out all these impulses to your various organs. And these nerve ganglia, these bundles of nerves, are in different centers along your spine, all right? Now, in traditional healing practices, for thousands of years, they have called these 7 bundles of nerves all in different spots along your spine, they called that the chakra system. They understood it as swirls of energy, high energy centers within the body where there was a lot of energetic activity and it was flowing out into the body. Now we understand from our Western scientific perspective that is bundles of nerves sending out impulses and telling your body what to do, right? So if you know anything about the chakra system already, put that in the comments. Always fun to know if I'm talking to people who are like, oh yeah, chakras, or people who are like, I have no idea what you're talking about. So the chakra system, and this took me a minute to realize, if you look at it, it's actually just the colors of the rainbow. If you see the representation of the chakra system, it's usually someone sitting in lotus position like they're meditating, and it has all these colors going up the body. And there's 7 different chakras within our physical body. And it starts with red, and it goes red, orange, yellow, blue, indigo, and violet. Roy G. Biv, green, blue, indigo, and violet, right? So all the way across the rainbow spectrum, going up the body, those are your chakras. This is super cool because if you remember back to science class, back in middle school, or maybe elementary school even, when you talked about the rainbow, you talked about the vibration of light that we can see on the color spectrum. The lowest we can see is red. Below that, right, is too low of a vibration for us to physically see. And then red, the next highest vibration that we see as a different color is orange, right? And then yellow, and then green, blue, indigo, violet, all the way up to ultraviolet, which we can't see again. So in our visible spectrum of light, we go from low vibration of red all the way up to the highest that we can see of violet, all right? The same thing is true in our bodies. The chakra system is based on the idea of vibration. It's based on the idea that there are different areas of the body, and each area of the body has its own ideal frequency, its own ideal speed of vibration. And each of those physical areas also corresponds to an emotion. So your lower vibration, starting at the base of your spine, is your root chakra, all right? So that is the lowest, and we go all the way up to the highest, which is violet, which is our crown chakra. And within our body, at each of these areas, there's an ideal frequency that we should be vibrating. We've all heard the, above the wellness line, staying above that line, right? Vibrating at a certain frequency. Well, it's not just vibrating high, it's actually vibrating steady and strong and at the particular frequency for that area. Your heart has a different ideal frequency from your stomach, from your liver, from your intestines, all right? So I'm going to go through for you guys to make this super simple. If you have a pen and paper, grab that. I love giving notes. I love giving you lots of things to think about later, all right? So grab that piece of paper or type it on your computer. We're going to start at the bottom, at the lower vibration, and work all the way up. So your root chakra, right at your tailbone, that bundle of nerves, okay? It's called the root chakra, and it is represented by the color red or also brown, black, all right? Red, brown, black, in terms of crystals, are the crystals that vibrate at that ideal frequency for that area of the body. So at the physical level, at this part of your body, you have your lower body, your legs, right? Your hips, all that stuff, everything below your tailbone. You also have your spine, and you have your lower part of digestion. So when you think about which crystal to use, okay, well, clearly it's going to be red, brown, or black, because I can see a crystal and I can see its color. But it's a little bit trickier with the essential oil, right? Because you can't see the color of the essential oil. Some of them have like a blue tint or a yellow tint, but it's just oil, right? And so the way to know which of the oils to use is to know, is it an oil for your lower body, your spine, your digestion on a physical level, okay? And on an emotional level, this root chakra area of the body is safety, stability, survival needs, vitality, strength, okay? So anything to do with basic human needs, like life support type needs, stability, feelings of safety, all of that is your root chakra. So if you're going to pair, let's say you want to feel more safe and you have your favorite essential oil for that. Maybe that happens to be grounding oil, right? Well, then let's pair that with a red, brown, or black crystal, because those are going to go together vibrationally. And we know the safe crystal for the root chakra, based on last week's video, is onyx. So we've got onyx plus pick your favorite root chakra oil. My favorites are release. I love, love, love to do releasing ceremonies using release oil. You can also use grounding oil or sage, which is another releasing cleansing oil, all right? Then let's move up to, so that's my first pairing. My first recommended pairing, onyx plus, I like release, but you could also use grounding or sage, okay? My second one, moving up to our sacral chakra. This is our area for the adrenals, the kidneys, the sex organs, so the reproductive hormones, and your like middle intestines, okay? Your emotional aspects here are relationships, community, passion, creativity, self-expression, sexuality. So beyond basic needs, we start to get into our individuality, our passions, what makes us unique, our why, right? Our gut instinct, all of those things. So the color for our sacral chakra, the next one on the rainbow, is orange. So we're going to take an orange crystal, which is carnelian. That's in the safe list. You can stick that in your roller bottle. Carnelian plus an essential oil that is great for this area of the body. And I prefer citrus fresh. You can also use orange. Any of those Believe blend, right? Any of those essential oils that really helps you with passion. Live with Passion blend is another good one. That's one of my absolute favorites. Anything that helps you with your passion, creative expression, your reproductive hormones, so that clary sage, right? Or helps with adrenals, kidneys. So you could do clove is great for your adrenals. So I'm telling you my particular pairing, but what I also want to give you here is a sense that, ooh, I could really play around with this. If I know carnelian is safe to put in a roller, man, think of all the things that I know about for essential oils for the adrenals, for the kidneys, for my hormones, for my female hormones, right? Play around with that. But personally, for me, it's carnelian and citrus fresh, okay? Then moving up to our solar plexus, which is right below the rib cage. This is your place of personal power, of energy, positive energy, outward movement, the things that you take action on in the world. Optimism, financial abundance, self-esteem. At a physical level, it's your liver, your gallbladder, your stomach, your upper intestines, your pancreas, all right? So this color here is yellow. So our safe crystal to put in our roller bottle would be citrine. And then we can pair that with anything that's for abundance or personal power, or anything that's great for your liver. So let's say citrine plus abundance, or ginger, right? Ginger is great for abundance, also great for digestion. Or how about lemon if you're working with your liver? So you can play within those physical and emotional healing areas of that chakra, and then play with that color yellow for the solar plexus, right? And then moving up to our heart. So we're at Roy G, right? So green for the heart. This is our place of love, compassion, self-worth, forgiveness, openness, emotional healing. And at a physical level, obviously our heart, also our lungs, the breast, and your thymus. So you're right above this is your breastbone. Behind that is your thymus, which is for your immune system. So our heart, technically rainbow-wise, right, vibration-wise, is green. We also associate pink here. So I prefer to use rose quartz because it's that emotional healing oil, right? So rose quartz for love, forgiveness, heart healing, emotional healing. And then joy blend or bergamot. Those are my two favorites, but any of your favorite emotional healing oils pair with rose quartz is going to be a beautiful pairing. You can also use eucalyptus, right? Because we're also talking lungs, all right? Moving up to our throat chakra. So our throat is our jaw, really shoulders, esophagus, okay? So we're talking like the heartburn type area. Our ears. So anything in this area is the physical part of our throat chakra, but it's also our place of communication, self-expression, truth, honesty, loyalty. So all of the ways that we can communicate what is important to us, communicate our own personal truth, speak with clarity. And it's also the place for hormone balance and stress relief or not stress relief. Your thyroid is right here. So the throat chakra for me, I'm always very careful with. I'm always very loving to my throat chakra because I want to protect my thyroid after that journey of healing from hypothyroidism. And so your hormone blends like Endoflex, right, can be great here, especially if you deal with thyroid issues. All right, but this is our blue area. So our crystal that's safe for your roller bottles is blue lace agate. And then if we're talking about the stress relief aspect of this, then it's stress away would be a great one, right? Or chamomile. You could also use anything that you would use for clarity for speech, valor, or geranium, spearmint. Spearmint is great for your thyroid as well. Any of those oils, okay, paired with your blue safe crystal, which is blue lace agate. And then y'all type any questions as I go. I know I'm a fast talker because I want to get all this stuff in. So let me know any questions. I'll get to them at the end. All right, moving up to our brow. So our brow chakra, also known as the third eye chakra, right here between your two eyebrows. The color for this is indigo or purple. And it is our place of intuition, creative thinking, where our left and our right brain come together, decision-making, self-development, inspiration, focus, meditation. And your physical is your eyes, obviously, your pituitary, your hypothalamus, your sinuses as well. So any of this stuff. And your endocrine system, a lot of those hormones that affect your various endocrine systems, the first place that hormone exchange happens is up here, actually in your brain, and then it ricochets throughout the body. So where our purple crystal that we know is safe for your essential oil roller bottles is amethyst, okay? So amethyst plus, let's say we're talking about supporting your endocrine system overall, all of those different chain reactions throughout the body. Frankincense is great for that, but it's also great for meditation and connection and all of those other things. I personally like Envision oil because I like to either do meditation with amethyst and Envision or intention setting. If I'm goal setting, I'll use amethyst and Envision oil a lot together. That's one of my like all-time favorites. If we're talking not top 10, but like top 2, that's one of them. All right, and then moving to our 7th, which is our 7th chakra, right? So our 7th of our top 10 blends is our crown chakra. This is violet, so like really light purple, right? Or white or clear are the colors that are represented here on that highest vibration spectrum of what we can see. The physical aspects are your mind, your mental ability, your memory, your pineal gland, your nervous system. If you have a lot of bad headaches or migraines, that's this area as well, all right? And then from an emotional standpoint, it's wholeness, hope, wisdom, spirituality, enlightenment. So all of those higher emotions, that kind of, guru status, the way you feel after meditating, all those things, that's associated with the crown chakra. So our crystal that we know is safe for the roller bottles is clear quartz. And then I personally use clarity. So this is if I am like really, really, really wanting to focus on something and I feel brain fog, I'll grab clarity. You could also use brain power, would be amazing with clear quartz here. Or rabbit Sarah. So if you're wanting to meditate, rabbit Sarah is a classic meditation essential oil, a classic pairing with clear quartz. So I don't know if you thought when you got onto this video that you were going to learn all about the chakra system, but there's a reason that anytime I do basic healing information, I go through the chakra system. The reason is because it gives you so much information to play with. If you think about it, you now know, okay, so if I have an issue with my liver, it's in my solar plexus area. That's a yellow crystal. Oh, okay, so I could just go look for all the yellow crystals, and then that would help me with that particular physical issue. Okay, so I know my yellow crystal that's safe in my roller bottle is citrine. And I know that my essential oils for my liver would be something like lemon or lemongrass. So now I know I can put citrine and lemongrass together and rub that on my solar plexus, and that's going to be supportive for my liver health, right? So the same thing applies to any area of the body. You figure out what chakra covers that area, figure out the color. Now you know your crystal. You know the emotional and physical aspects of that chakra. Now you know your oil. Bam, pow, put them together, and you've got the perfect pairing. So there's no like 100% right way to do it. And if you pair something else, you're way off the mark. It's an art, right? You get to try things that work for you. The thing about physical healing, the thing about emotional healing, the thing about the wellness genre is that you're in charge, right? We go to the doctor and we get a pill that's supposed to help people in general with an issue. But you're not people in general, you're someone specific. And that's the beauty of having all of these oils and all of these crystals to play with is that you get to find the ones that work perfectly for you. And if you use the rainbow, the chakra system as your starting point, you now have so much power in your hands. The ability to go, okay, color, okay, emotional or physical aspect. All right, put them together. I'm golden. I know I'm doing it right. Right? So within 25 minutes, you already have way more confidence than you did before on getting started with pairing crystals and essential oils. Please keep in mind that safety issue, right? You can pair whatever crystals and oils you want, but you can't store all of them in the bottle. Okay, so refer back to my first video if you didn't see that. Before we head out of here, I did want to give you my last three. And this would be like, if you had to pick only three, let's say you're not going to get all 7 of the chakra bottles. Okay, no big whoop. I'm going to give you the top 3. So the first one is for overall vitality, overall positive energy, overall health, overall good feels. That's going to be moss agate. Okay, because that connects you to nature, increases blood flow, helps to cleanse through that increased blood flow, boost confidence and positive energy. So if you think about any of your immune boosting oils, like thieves would be great for that, or any of your confidence boosting oils like Valor, right? So Valor and moss agate, #everyday. Okay, so that would be my other favorite pairing when I told you I had a top 2. And then our other 2 would be physical healing and emotional healing, just in general. Somebody asked me the other day, so if I wanted to pair like a crystal with every single of the raindrop oils, how would I go about that? And my easy answer, my you could do this today answer, is to take clear quartz and amethyst and put it in every single one of your bottles for your raindrop session. Okay. So when we think of pairing crystals and essential oils, we think of this, right? We think of a roller bottle, but you can just stick it inside of your essential oil bottle too, right? So you could take each one of your raindrop oils and stick clear quartz and amethyst in there, and you're getting that same result. You're just not rolling it on, you're just dripping it, right? But the vibration is still infused into that oil blend. So you could do whatever physical application. Clear quartz and amethyst are going to help because they are the master healer. So amplifying positive energy, cleansing energy. Amethyst is cooling. It helps to reduce inflammation. Okay, so those are just great for all of the health things. And then my emotional healing pairing, if I had to give you one for all of the emotional things, I would say do rose quartz plus blue lace agate. The reason I say that is because you're increasing your self-love, your peace, your stress relief, opening the heart to allow love to flow in, allowing for those negative emotions, heart energy emotions to flow out, right? That all sounds great. And then you could pair rose quartz and blue lace agate with your favorite, whatever you use for emotional healing. For me, if I'm feeling a lack of belief in myself, I grab believe. If I'm needing to let go of some really nasty emotions, I grab release, right? Or if you're going to do your AFT, yep, a rose quartz and a blue lace agate in each of those oils for your AFT session. And then you just use them one at a time, and it's infused with that crystal energy. So if y'all haven't done that yet, I know some of y'all are going to go grab all those AFT oils, right, and go put those crystals in there. And the beauty of this is that it doesn't take that many, right? So in my shop, I have blue lace agate, for example, with the roller bottle, right? And you fill it with oil. You don't need a certain number of crystals to get the benefit because it's the vibration. So you could get one of these from me and take a few out of here and stick them in other bottles. I won't tell if you won't tell, right? And you'll still get that vibration, and you could spread it out across your essential oil bottles, and it would work just as well. So the why, when, and how, I'm going to do this really quick. The why I gave you these 10 is because they're great across the board. You now have so much information to go play with. Pick a color, pick an emotion or a physical goal, and go combine them together, right? And emotional healing, physical healing, and overall vitality, what you would use. The win, I would keep these ready. I would have these in your favorite oils. so that anytime that you feel weird in a certain area of your body, you don't have to go figure out, okay, what crystal, what oil, just get your favorites, put them together, always have them in your wellness kit. That's the win. Just always have them ready to go. I carry my chakra crystals with me everywhere. I don't carry all my crystals. I travel full time. For those of you guys who don't know it, I'm based in Brooklyn. This is my tiny little studio I work out of, but we travel in our trailer around the country all the time. So I carry core essential oils and core crystals with me. So you better believe I have a chakra set, right? And then the how is to apply them to that area of the body. This makes sense, right? You apply it to your third eye if you're wanting to focus or meditate. You apply it to your liver if you want help with your liver. That does two things. Sends attention to that area, tells your brain, send the healing here, pay attention, ouch, boo-boo, this hurts, right? Work it out here. And also it gets the vibration from the crystal as close as possible to the area that you want support. And then a bonus thing you can do is place your hands over that area and just breathe, continue to breathe deeply and send that healing energy, send that intention of healing to that area. You're continuing to send signals to your body. Okay, heal here, heal here, heal here. All right. So I got it all out in 30 minutes, but I did want to tell you guys, if you missed the video before, I have coming up a crystals plus essential oils course. And I'm so excited about it because I've always wanted people to be able to do this. And I thought, there's no way to teach everyone everything in an hour. And I just had a block about doing the whole course, but I'm ready to do it and I'm ready to help you guys out. So we're going to do a 7-module course. It'll be a 7-day intensive and you'll have those videos to watch back however many times you want to. You will also receive a certificate of completion at the end, which is great if you're a crystal healer or an essential oil healer, or if you work with one of the essential oil companies, to be able to have a certificate of completion of a course for combining crystals and oils gives you confidence and gives the people that you're speaking to confidence that you know what you're talking about, especially safety and efficacy of the ideas you're telling people, right? You want to suggest things that work for them. So just to give you a quick overview, we're going to do crystals 101, essential oils 101, not just your fluffy stuff that you've heard a billion times, the science behind them, okay? So that you have the knowledge and power. And then I'm going to teach you my power trio, which is crystals and oils and affirmations. This is where the huge healing is at when you put those 3 together. We're going to do meditating with crystals and oils, rollerball blends, and crystal elixir blends. So that's 2 different ways of infusing crystals into a liquid. And then chakra healing, deeper dive into chakras. Like this was the surface. We're going to deep dive into that. And then emotional healing, because that is a little bit harder to grasp than like, here's my liver. What's an oil for my liver, right? So all of those things you're going to get in this course. Plus you'll be able to access it for a lifetime, plus a whole bunch of extra resources. All right. So if you're interested in that at all, I need you to sign up for the wait list. The reason I need you to do this is because I have promised myself when I have 20 people on a wait list, I will press the go button and we will get this started and I'll get you all the info. So I've popped into the comments and I'll put it in the description of the video too. All right. How to get on that wait list, how to make sure that you get the info when it comes out, but also that you get the special discount for those 20 people who have given me their name and said, I'm interested, I'm in, tell me more. You are going to get a big discount to be the first people to do this course with me. So make sure your name's on that wait list. All right. If you want to go ahead and play around with crystals and essential oils now, if you're a pro, or if you just can't wait and you just got to try it now, I have my roller bottles in my shop. Those guys, you can just go to ivy+light.com, hit that same waitlist button, and you can click through to the shop. I have those for 10% off just for this week, just for you guys. So use Gem Roller 10. I will put that actually here. Let's see. Gem Roller 10 is your coupon code for 10% off your first order. And I have amethyst, clear quartz, moss agate, blue lace agate, rose quartz. And then I went ahead and created a combo of the clear quartz and amethyst and a combo of the rose quartz and blue lace agate, so that you can just get those put together and you're not having to buy the 2 roller bottles and then mix them unless you just want to, right? So your physical healing, your vitality, and your emotional healing, you can get all those plus amethyst, clear quartz, rose quartz, and moss agate, blue lace agate. All right, guys? If you have any questions, put them in the comments below. If you watch this back on the replay, I will definitely dive into the comments later throughout the day and answer any questions. Thank you guys for joining me. I would love if you would share one takeaway with me. I'd love to hear what you got out of this most in the comments as well. That helps me to know what is reaching people most, what people most need to learn about, where everyone is in terms of your knowledge. And that way I can continue to teach the most helpful things, right? So thank you guys so much. Love and blessings to you all. And if there's another topic you would love for me to do a live on, let me know that too. All right, guys. Love you. Have a fantastic rest of your week and have fun playing with your crystal and essential oil blends. Talk to you later.